This is Felix doing tutorial 21 BLE Bluetooth. As you can see here, I have a resistor and an LED in series, and it goes into input 13 and it goes to ground. For the Bluetooth, I have changed the value to 1, and this should turn on the LED. And it works. And if I change the value to 0, it will turn off the LED. And here's the coding for the BLE example 21. Here we have to set up the Bluetooth in the board, as well as adding a LED service and a switch characteristic. In here we set up the LED pin as 13, and we have to set up the LED pin as an output, as well as adding a local name as BLE, and adding a switch character attribute. The switch character will be 0. In the void loop we have if the phone is connected, and while it's connected, if you write a number that is greater than 0, it will turn on the LED. If you write anything else, it will turn off the LED. And this is the modified. As you can see, I added a LED and a 100 ohm resistor in series, and it's powered by pin 12, and it will also go to ground the same way the first one did. Instead of just turning on and off, I made it so that it would switch between patterns, so that if I set this to 0, this will happen, and if I set it to 1, it will do a different pattern. This way I can control the patterns that I want and the LEDs. And here is the programming for the modified. Under the any value that is greater than 0, the switch characteristic, instead of just turning on the LED, I made it so that it would turn on, wait a second, then turn off, and then wait a second, then turn on 12, and wait a second, then turn off 12, and wait a second. I tried to put this in a loop, but it didn't work out, so I just repeated the program over and over. And for the else, so if it is 0, if the switch value is 0, I made it so that it would turn pin 13 on, and then 12 on, then wait a second, then pin 13 off, then turn pin 12 off, and wait a second. I couldn't figure out this one either for a loop, so I just repeated the program.